Welcome to Your Best Interviews. My name is Eric Smith. Thank you so much for spending the time here with me. I know that there's a lot of places that you can go for this information, so I appreciate you spending it here with me. Today, what I want to talk about is how to answer the interview question, tell me about your hobbies. So this is one that you might get asked in the interview process, and what the interviewer is trying to get here is just a little bit more insight into who you are so that they can better understand you. So you want to make sure that you're thoughtful about your response, but you also want to keep in mind the ultimate goal here, right? So when I think about hobbies, there's a lot of different ways that you can go with it, but how you want to make sure that you're crushing this answer is thinking about things that are going to paint you in a really good light for that hiring manager. So this is not the time to say things like play video games or binge watch shows on Netflix. Those are oftentimes hobbies for a lot of people, right? But those are not things that serve you in the interview process. What the interviewer is really looking for is more insight into why you would be an asset for their team. So that's the lens that you need to think about all of your answers around. But what you really need to be thinking about is what are the hobbies that show that you're a proactive person, that you're somebody who's always looking to grow and improve. This is what hiring managers want to hear and see in a potential hire. So for you, when you're thinking about your hobbies, ahead of time, don't get caught off track or caught off guard with this question. Think ahead of time. What are the things that you do to grow personally, to grow professionally? What are things that are proactive that feed a competitive spirit of yours? Maybe it's working out, maybe it's going for walks to clear your head, things like that. Those are things that you want to emphasize if they ask you this question, because again, what they're trying to get some insight is into you off of the resume and why you as a person would be a great asset to their team. And so think about these things, and articulate your answer in a way that shows that you're very purposeful about how you're growing as a human being or in your career. And those are the hobbies that you really want to articulate and highlight in your answer. So again, it's okay to have hobbies that are very relaxing and include binge watching shows or video games and things like that. But the interview is not the time to highlight those as your key hobbies, right? Think about things that are going to paint you in the best light possible. And just remember that you're in the interview process, right? So all of your answers need to be through the lens of the interviewer and what they're hoping to get out of the answer. Guys, hopefully this was helpful. Hit subscribe. I drop 2 videos every week on Monday and Wednesday. I also have a whole load of free information that can help you if you're in the interview process. I've got a free interview prep kit down below. I have an entire video library with so much content and so much tactical information that you can use in the interview process. And I have an entire interview course. So if you're somebody who's overwhelmed with the interview process, you get nervous, and you want a leg up in the whole interview and hiring process, check out the entire course. It's over 4.5 hours worth of tactical information every step in the process. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hit subscribe and check out the other content.